This is ANN News Brief.
Good morning, I'm Lucy Adeyemi. Burkina Faso's parliament has voted to extend a state of emergency on Friday by 6 months in several northern provinces where attacks by Islamist militants have surged in recent months, including one that killed 12 persons on Thursday. Burkina Faso had imposed a state of emergency in December after militants killed 10 gendarmes in a single attack. The government said the latest attack was carried out by 3 dozen jihadists on the town of Gasalike in Sam province near the Malian border. 2 Gasalike residents told reporters the men opened fire and set fire to shops in town. Zimbabwean government is said to have deployed riot police in hotspots to halt demonstrations after the country's largest labor union called for a national strike over a sharp 150% overnight rise in fuel prices. Last week, the government increased fuel prices to more than double and among the highest in the world in a bid, it says it is to improve supplies as the country continued to struggle with its worst gasoline shortages in a decade. President Emerson Mnangagwa said on Saturday prices of petrol and diesel are hiked to tackle a shortfall caused by what he called increased demand and rampant illegal trading. Many Zimbabweans criticized the move and reacted with outrage on Sunday over the decision. They are concerned that a knock-on spike in other costs would worsen an already difficult economic situation. Head of a local business body, Victor Nyoni, said the fuel prices would push up the cost of other goods, with businesses likely to pass on the higher transport costs to the consumers. We'll be back after this short break.
This used to be me. But that was before I got the perfect bag. It's handy and easy to use. All I need in one compact space, just like my MTN Extra Value plan. I used to get one plan for my calls and then try to remember which data plan worked for me. Roaming was a totally different ballgame. Not anymore. I've got the MTN Extra Value all-in-one plan. If you're a data buff like me, you get extra data with some talk time. And if you like to make calls, you get extra talk time with some data. And when I'm abroad, I automatically browse, chat, and call right on the same plan. MTN Extra Value was made just for me.
More of data or calls, whichever one you prefer. MTN Extra Value is made just for you.
The head of the Sudanese government fact-finding committee, Amr Ibrahim, said over the weekend that the death toll from protests in Sudan has risen to 24. Anti-government protests broke out across the nation last month over rising food prices and cash shortages. Demonstrators also demanded for the president to resign. Amnesty International estimated that at least 40 persons have died in the protests. That's ANN News Brief. Thanks for watching. For details on these and other stories, visit our website, annafrica.net. Also join the conversation on Facebook, facebook.com/ANNAfricaTV, Instagram and Twitter at ANNAfricaTV. I am Lucy Adeyemi.